Party of None, an actual-ish play podcast focused on single-player role-playing games, is proud to welcome you to this official broadcast of the Party of None Football League. Party people, this is Jeff Stormer coming to you pre-recorded from the prestigious Party of None Stadium here in scenic West Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I am excited to welcome you to what is sure to be a historic night in the history of our sport. This is the Party of None first ever World Football Championship. This is your Party Bowl. We've got a couple Titanic teams squaring off in the stadium today. For more on what we can expect, let's throw it over to our field correspondent, Jeff Stormer. Jeff, what's the mood out there heading into today's game?
Jeff, in a word, the mood is electric.
I love to hear that. Talk to us more about what we're going to see out there.
Great question, Jeff. Today we're going to be seeing a live playthrough of Sascha Kapakle's 2-Minute Warning. This is a single or two-player football-themed tabletop role-playing game in which you are the owner of a team headed into the Global Football League Championships. Your team is down at the 2-minute warning. Can you turn the tides, bring your team to victory, capture the brass ring, and bring home a historic moment in the world of football? And that is exactly what we plan to deliver today. This is going to be an incredible game between two titanic teams that we cannot wait to see face off, because this matchup is going to, I cannot emphasize this enough, tear the East Coast apart. On one side, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, favorites here in the West Philadelphia Party of None studios. And on the other side, favorites of some of Jeff's in-laws in sort of the various New York area, we have the New York Jets. This is a great lineup. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of history here, and we cannot wait to see this match go down.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Now, it is my understanding there are a couple roster changes that we need to be aware of. Can you let us know what's the latest that you've heard?
Absolutely, Jeff. There's going to be, for the most part, teams are going to look identical to the way that they did at the end of the 2023-2024 season. We don't have a lot of news on staffing changes or roster changes, so we are sticking with the idea that the players who are on the team at this moment continue to be on the team throughout the end of next season. There are two major exceptions to that. One, we did receive word that Jason Kelce is retiring, and therefore the center and O-line position on the Eagles has shifted. We are addressing that as we play through the game in the world of our imagination. And two, crucially, Aaron Rodgers has been fired from the Jets because fuck Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers.
Jeff, my final question for you. If people want to pick up their own copy of 2-Minute Warning, where can they do that?
Absolutely, Jeff. Great question. You can pick up your own copy of 2-Minute Warning at kapakle.itch.io. You can also check the show notes for more information. You can also follow Cesar on Twitter at Kapakle. Friend of the show. We love him. Cesar, you're great. Hope you're watching this at some point. We're really excited for this game to exist. It looks great. This is a really lot of fun. I could not be more excited, and I'm excited to get into it.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Party people, I hope that you feel the energy in the air on what is sure to be an incredible night of football. Before we dive in, let's take one last look at the field to give you a heads up on exactly what you're going to see in action. Now, as you can see here, we have the official 2-Minute Warning playingcards.io overlay designed by Sascha Kapakle. It's a beautiful layout. There's a lot of things happening, and I want to walk you through it piece by piece. We're going to start right here. This is our action deck. This is a 52 deck of cards that we are going to draw all of our cards from. They are going to feed the action. Everything else in the game is going to come back to this deck of cards. And what is going to happen is this button right here, this button is going to refresh several times. Every single time this deck, this number reaches 0, we are going to drop the game down 30 seconds, and we are going to watch that clock tick down. Now, how are you going to track time? For that, we're going to head right over here to our clock section and our joker section. These are our trackers. This first tracker here, this one right here, is going to tell us what our down number is. And this one right here, you're going to see every single time that clock ticks, you're going to see it tick 30 seconds closer to 0. Now, what's going to happen to these cards? Let's talk through it. What's going to happen is every turn, every play, we're going to draw cards here into the field. Now, what is going to happen with those cards is we are going to compare those cards to one another based on 3 factors. It can either be a full match. If we play a card, and then we play a second card, and they are of the same suit, that is considered a full match. That is the best case scenario that you can get. If you get a partial match, that is to say, if I play a spade and I get a club or a heart and a diamond, that is a partial match. It's a mixed success, still going to get you what you want, but usually at a little bit of a cost. The worst case scenario is no match, which is to say I play a spade, a diamond comes out. That is going to trigger things for the defense. That is going to move cards from the field here into the defense. What we want to happen is for matches and partial matches to bring cards into the offense. At the end of a given play, we will then see what will happen when we clash. We'll see us come here. Our defense and offense cards will be laid out. We will compare those cards and see which is the highest card played. Based on that, one of two things will occur. Either cards will cycle from the discard pile back into the defense, or they will cycle from the discard pile into the drive pile. The drive pile is what is going to help us determine touchdowns, field goals, scoring opportunities for the player. At the end of each play, if a score is collected, points will collect in the home pile. What we don't want to happen is during the opponent phase, you'll see it marked here, that presents the Jets with an opportunity to place points in the away pile. Now you can note at the start of the play, there is already a card in the away pile, which means that the Eagles are down by a field goal at the start of the 2-minute warning. Two other things that I want to call out, and that is, one, this right here is the spotlight column. The spotlight pile, during certain offensive plays, you might have the opportunity to take cards from your offense pile and place them in the spotlight. The spotlight pile is basically saved for big moments, scoring opportunities, really crucial plays. You can call on that once per play to pull these cards into your clash, into your scoring opportunity. Basically, these are bonus cards that you bank if you need them. Basically, at a certain point, if you're doing well, you want to save cards because you want to be able to hit big when you need it. The other thing that we can call is that once per play, you can send a card from your field into the time column. What the time column represents is taking extra time on a part of a play. Maybe you're spending extra time in your huddle. Maybe you're spending extra time on a pass. What that's going to do, A, it's going to burn cards out of your action pile. And B, it's going to allow you to replace a single card that is drawn. If you draw a non-match card, it might be beneficial to slow the game down, spend extra time trying to hone your strategy to try and pull a partial or a full match. I think that covers just about everything. Let's throw it back to Jeff to kick things off. Jeff, thank you so much for that. I believe that is everything that we need to cover. And so, with all that said, let's throw it over to the field. Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. We're down by a field goal. First call of the game is the Jack of Clubs. This represents swift. This represents waste. We don't have time to spare. We are down by a field goal. We need to pick this up. And frankly, we need to score big, and we need to score now. This needs to be decisive. There can be no waste on this action. We are going for a Hail Mary, for lack of a better way to put it. We are going deep. We are going wide. We are going long, and we're going to try and take this all the way. On the huddle, we get the ace of spades, or the eight of spades, rather. Destiny, cover. That means that we need the O-line to cover Jalen for the amount of time that he can get for our receivers to get where they need to go. We're relying on A.J. Brown here. He's the guy that we're getting this to. A.J.'s got to get deep. Jalen's got to just hold strong, and the O-line's got to block him. We can now place two cards into our offense, one into our offense and spotlight. We're going to place 1 and 1. They don't have a card on the defense yet. That means that we're in a pretty good position. Let's see how our O-line holds up. Unfortunately, we don't have Kelsey because of the retirement, but hopefully we've been able to rebuild our O-line, and we extremely have not. That is the 2 of hearts. Okay. I have a question. I have a decision to make here. I can place a card into the defense, or I can risk it. And we can take extra time to try and hold the O-line in place to potentially put some more cards.
I'm going to risk it. We're going to risk it. We're early enough in the game. And it goes as badly as it can go. That's 2 cards on the defense. They just crumble. The O-line crumbles. And we just don't have the stability to buy us time that we needed. The play is falling apart, which means we're going to see how the next card goes. See, here's the problem is that if we had just gone for it, we would have gotten a full match. Instead, we have a partial match. That's 2 for 2. That's not the best, but, like, at least we're doing what we do. I don't feel great going into this final play, and I shouldn't because that's going to put a card on the defense. Okay, just go. I mean, just go. We just got to, like, have faith is the only way to describe it. I mean, I guess we should have had faith because, like, that is a partial match. We win. Offense has the higher card. We compare the higher card. The ace is higher. The offense card is higher, and that is a partial match. Okay, on a first down, we get a first down, but we don't get the yardage. We're going to place 1 card from our discard pile onto the drive pile, which is going to push us towards scoring. Okay. And now we're going to advance the down counter. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We now advance the down counter. Okay, that's something. It's not scoring position yet, but, like, it's at least something. Let's see how our next play goes. We're going the 7 of hearts. We've got freedom. We've got greed. I mean, fuck it. That went pretty well. Actually, I think we got a first down. We got a first down. We got a couple yards. I mean, fuck it. Let's go as deep as we can. That worked pretty well last time. Okay, let's fucking go. Okay, fine. Okay. That's 2 cards on the offense pile. We are in position. We're fired up now. Now I'm starting to feel it, right? Like, we're hope is settling in. We've got some cards on offense. We've got a position. We don't have any defense yet. Snap has got us. The O-line is crumbling. We hate to see it. We're gonna try. We're gonna take extra time. We're gonna bide our time. We're gonna take a partial success. 3 cards on the defense is pretty good. That's pretty good. That's what we want to see. The O-line is at least holding strong. We're able to, like, hold them in place. This is going to be a wide pass, a long pass. Unfortunately, like, we can only hold that line for so long, and we need time for our receivers to get where they're going to get. It's desperate. We are in a tight position. But, you know what? We got 4 cards. We got 1 more card in the offense pile. 4-1 is pretty good. That puts us in a pretty good position. We're gonna throw it. We're gonna see where we go with it. Let's do clash. Baby. Oh, baby. It's not a match, which is unfortunate. Means, but, like, at least we get some gain. We're gonna place a card. We're gonna discard all our cards. And we're going to place a card from our discard pile onto the offense pile. Advances the down counter to 2nd down. We played it short. We didn't get the yards that we wanted, but we're going to keep it going and see if we can make something happen. Queen. Diamond. Okay. We don't have the luxury of a short play here. We've got to go deep. Let's see how we go. The team is not feeling it. We're not in unison. We got greedy last time and it bit us a little bit. Do I take the time and try to ease the team's ego? I'm gonna see if we can risk it. All right, that was a success. Taking the extra time paid off. We're putting an extra card on defense. That's at least not cards on defense. That's what we needed. Offense is looking good. Let's see how we feel going into the snap. Feels pretty good. That is the first full match on the snap so far. I mean, that's feeling pretty good. In fact, we're going to take one of these cards and put it in our spotlight pile. 3-0 means that we're at least getting into scoring position. This is hopeful. This is the most hopeful that I have felt so far. Fucking it had to end sometime, unfortunately. The ace of clubs puts a card on the defense. They knew that we were going to go long because they know that we're in a desperate position. Let's see how the actual play goes. Partial success. Okay. 4-1. 4-1 is pretty good. All right. We just hold strong. You know what? They've got us covered. They've got coverage, but we fucking make some yards. Okay. This feels good. This is a partial match. This is a first down. Okay. That's a first down. That's at least a card on the drive pile, which puts us back at first down. Probably only have one more card. We only have one more play, maybe two at most. We're going to go for it. Let's see what happens. 3 of diamonds. Okay. Just keep going. Keep rushing it. 3 of hearts. Partial success. Card on the offense pile. Okay. We're feeling it. The team is at least feeling the energy. We've made some downage. We've got some yards on ahead of us. Let's see if we can at least clear this and get into a scoring position. Fucking 3s. I swear to Christ. I think we take the extra time. Let's take the extra time. See what happens. It backfires. We're now 2 cards on defense. We can't rely on the O-line. That's what I'm learning from here. The O-line is crumbled. But you know what? We need them because quarterback is holding strong. I mean, that's why we pay Jalen what we pay him. We're going to place 2 cards. We're going to place 2 cards on offense pile. We don't have the luxury of the spotlight pile at this moment. And a 3rd card on the defense pile. I mean, it's a long throw. It's quite literally a long shot. And it's a sack. It is, the defense card is higher. It is a partial match. They got us. They got us on this one. We are placing 2 cards on the defense pile. 2nd down. We're gonna mark the 30 seconds. We're gonna try again. 30 seconds on the clock. 7 of clubs. The huddle. Team's feeling good. Let's at least balance these scales a little bit. Team's in position. We're thinking. We're gonna look at the 7 of clubs. I mean, we're under threat. They've posed a threat to us. We just got to keep our cool. Team is unified. Surge void. We're fired up. I'm hoping that I was hoping that fired up energy was going to help us out here, and it has. The O-line is strong. I really want some cards on. I know I should put something in the spotlight pile, but we're going to see how we play. Okay, that's 5 cards on offense. That feels as good as it can be. I'm hoping that we pull a spade. I mean, even if they pull something here, we are in as strong a position as we can be. And we have, they kind of, I think maybe we got dissonance. So I'm thinking that the Jets thought that we were going to break strategy here, but we have a play that is working and we're going to put yards on the table. We knew that this was coming. I'm going to put a card on the defense. I'm not going to risk extra time here. I want the time. We haven't put anything on the board. Let's go for the clash and see what happens. That is an ace. Okay. Their high card. That's a partial match. That's going to be a card on the drive. That's 3 cards versus 2. I'm going to go for one more. I'm going to be greedy and go for one more because I'm thinking if we can go for a touchdown, we can really, really seal this. That's the Queen of Hearts. Okay? Sure. That feels good. That's home lag. We're going to take our time. We're going to slow this down. A little bit. We're going to go for a rush. That's a partial match. Okay. Teams at least on the same page. We're wondering if maybe we should have gone for the touchdown here. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to take the extra time on the snap. It has backfired. We're going to put 2 cards on defense. I don't love this. I really don't love that there are 3 cards on defense right now. I mean, if we go for the handoff here, like, this is going to be a very difficult run, but I think we have to go for it. All right, 3-3. At least we can hand off the ball and trust our running back to do what they're going to do. And we trust the running back, and at least, I mean, it gets us yards, but, like, they did just kind of comb through us a little bit. Okay, card from the discard pile onto the defense, 2nd down. Let's go for it and see what happens. Queen of clubs. This is the play. This is our big play. We're going for it. We're going deep. Fuck it. Partial match. Okay. We're feeling pretty good. Team is on the same page. I mean, we're worn down. I'm worn down, and I am clicking buttons on a computer. But, like, I'm thinking we can at least get yards in, get us a first down. If we can get 1 more first down, we'll have 4 cards. That'll feel pretty good. Partial match. Okay, 3 card. We're doing okay. The line is holding strong. You know, we are in control of the situation. They want us to break, and we're not breaking. That is a good sign. Spotlight pile it is. Let's go for it. Let's go 4 and 4. Let's go 4. Even if we don't, we're not going to take the extra time here. We don't have the extra time. We need to get this first down. We knew that was going to happen. It's not worth trying to break it. That's 4-1 on a clash. And that is, oh, baby, that's a full match. That's a Jack versus an 8. That's as successful as it can be. Offense card is higher. Full match. That is a significant yardage on a first down. That is 2 cards from the discard pile. That's 5 cards. I think we're going for the touchdown here. Okay. Here we go. Let's pull to the scoring phase. We're going for a touchdown. Let's go for it. I think this is... we've got significant enough yards. We are in the end zone. I think we might be in tush-push territory. At 5 cards to 2, this might be what we want. Here we go. Baby. Okay. We'll take it. That's a 7. That's a 5. We've revealed all the cards in the drive pile for the offense. Top 2 cards off of the discard pile for the defense. Highest card from both. Offense card is higher, but not a match. It is a close call, but the offense manages to score without the flair of a dominating play. Place 2 cards in the discard pile onto the home score pile. The team recognizes they must continue hard to maintain momentum. No cards into the spotlight pile, but that is a touchdown. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Fuck. Okay. That was very, very stressful. Cesar, if you watch this is a fucking stressful game. Okay. Let's keep going. Kick return. Here we go. Extra point. We're going to go for the extra point. Momentum's in our hands. There is no extra point option. I don't know. I think I just made that up in my head. That's fine. We're kicking it off. We're returning the ball, which means we go to the opponent phase. They have 1 attempt. Okay, we're not going to go for an onside kick. I don't think there's a point. I think we're up. Not really feeling like it's in our best interest to go for an onside kick. Okay. We've discarded the drive pile. We have 1 attempt. Place 1 card from the action deck onto the time pile. Time has passed. Oh, you know what? We can actually automate this. We'll reshuffle this. Automate this. Opponent phase. They scored a 3 of diamonds. This was their only attempt. On a 2 to 10, we stopped the opponent. We described how they do it. Let's look at the card prompts. We've got Journey and Oblivion. I mean, we're sacking the shit out of them. Fuck it. We just Hassan Reddick scores a sack and just knocks their QB on their ass. We love to see it. Which means we got the ball back. All right, we're feeling good. How are we doing here? Afterwards, we reset everything. We reset the down counter to first down. 30 seconds left on the clock. We're calling the 10 of spades. Okay? Prompts are duty and discord. We have... I mean, this is what we do. We're in control now. I'm not stressed anymore. I'm not stressed, okay? I know that I look very, very stressed right now. I am not stressed. Especially not stressed because that's a card on the offense. That's feeling good. That's what we want to see. Okay, it's a partial match. It's not many cards, but like team spirit is high. It's not as high as it could be. I mean, exhaustion is setting in. But like the O-line is doing what they need to do. They are carrying this, and I'm thinking the call that we're making here, I mean, we are exhausted. I don't think that we've got a lot of like long Hail Mary plays in us. I think that we're handing off the ball. But it's a bad handoff. It's not great. What's the prompt here? Scrambling, improvising, you have to adapt on the fly. I mean, there's not really a clearing for our running back to go. Like, there's nowhere to go. You know, the O-line can hold, but they can't create that opening. Do I risk it? I'm looking at that card. We've got 3 cards. We're going to tick down to a minute. You know what? We're in control. I'm going to run the clock. And I'm glad we did because that's going to put a card in the spotlight pile. That's going to push us to a minute. That's going to put a card in the spotlight pile. As good a hope as we can get heading into the pass. We fucking love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, it's 5 cards on our spotlight pile. I'm thinking we actually are in an advantageous position heading into this. 4-0, that's nothing. 4-0, that's a straight win. That's an ace with a full match. That's a first. That's everything gets discarded. That's 2 cards here. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, 5 of hearts. I think we try for 4 or 5 cards. That's what I'm thinking for the touchdown. We've got focus. We've got friction. Just, stick with it. The runs have been working. We're going to stick with a run game. We're we are running the clock here. That's a partial success. That's a card on offense. Okay, sure. Lead, pain. I mean, it's hurting. But we're also in the lead. We are able to play this a little bit slower and a little bit more confidently. The O-line is able to hold strong. It's partial success. The theme of the cards here is that we are in control, but we are not feeling good. And Jeff, I am in fact also not feeling good. Sure enough, it's a card on the defense. We'll take it. We'll allow it to happen. I don't want to... we're not far enough ahead where I'm confident in our ability to, really run the clock. I want to, get that decisive touchdown. So we're going to allow them to put this card on defense, and we're going to see what happens here. 3-1, I'm putting a card into the spotlight, and we're going to see what happens. That's a full match. That is a tie, which means we go to our next card. They don't have a next card. That's a win with a full match. That's 2 more cards on our drive pile. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, let's go for a touchdown attempt. Let's see what happens. Ace. Jack. Eagles, Eagles. That's what we like to fucking see. Okay, touchdown. Great. Here we go. Full touchdown, full match,
2 cards from the discard pile into the home pile, 2 more into the spotlight pile. That's 1, that's 2, that's 1, and that's up, and that's 1, and that's 2. Okay. Now I am in a position where I feel like we can slow things down. We're going to kick it off. Let's give the opponent phase. Shit. Okay. Fuck. We don't love to see that. That is an ace. On an ace, they score a touchdown. They put 2 cards onto the away pile. This is what I was afraid of. This is why I did not want to risk it. This is why I did not want to risk it. What happened to our spotlight cards? Hold on. What happened to our spotlight cards? I need to remind myself what happened to the spotlight card. I think we lost our spotlight. That's not good. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, they broke us a little bit on that one. All right. 9 of spades. Let's keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. I don't want to put a card in the defense file right away. We're going to take the extra time. We'll take the card on offense. You know what? Like, we're buying our time. We're still ahead. We've got the time to spare. We're able to get the team under control. And we'll put a card back on our spotlight. Now, I do need to figure out what happened to our spotlight. What happened to our spotlight cards? Because they got discarded. I need to know why they got discarded. This is the thing I do need to understand. I think it might be when your opponent phase. Drive card, previously discarded cards. I'm looking here. I'm looking at I'm reading over when you discard your spotlight cards. I think I'm going to put these cards back. Putting the cards back. Here's the thing. I don't know if I was supposed to lose those cards. I can't find anything in here, and that doesn't feel right to me, so we're going to keep these cards in place. Opponent phase. Discard your drive pile. Check the attempts. Proceed with the down phase. Reset the down counter to first down. Every time it runs out. I don't see anything in here that says that I should... It says that I should lose my spotlight cards. Oh, I see what it is. Yep, you know what? I do have to lose all of them because you have to use them during the down phase or the score phase or they go away. Okay, then you know what? That was a waste on me, and that's on my bad. That's me. That's a problem on my end. We'll keep that going for the future. We've got 3 cards on our offense pile. That's pretty solid. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. 4 cards. We're replenishing our spotlight pile after we lost the last one. This feels pretty good. As for the pass here, we knew this was coming. We're in a good position. Let's see the clash. Ace, 10. I don't love to see it because it's not a match and it means that all we get is a card off of the defense pile and a second down. But, like, I mean, it's something. And we're probably pushing towards the final 30 seconds of the game, and we're in control. I'm just hoping that they don't pull this out. All right, 7 of diamonds. Remember what we do here. Remember that we're in control. We don't need to stress this. Partial success. We'll take a card on the offense pile. Let's keep it moving. Total success. We'll put a card in the spotlight so that, like, if we need it, we've got it ready. O-line is holding strong. We're going deep. We'll take it. We'll take the L. We'll take the L. We'll take the L. That puts us in the final 30 seconds of the game. That puts a card on that puts us 4-1 as we head into this clash. That's a full match. That's a full match because our King's match, our second greatest card is only a 7, but that's 2 cards in the drive pile. And I think
We've got 3 cards in the spotlight. I'm going to go for it and see what happens. 7, 7. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better result, maybe. It's still a partial. I mean, that's actually a worse result if we play our spotlight cards. Fuck. Okay. That doesn't help us at all, but that does at least put 2 cards here. Okay. We're confidently in control. We're going to go for the opponent face. What did I say? The fuck did I say? This is why I wanted to put points on the board. This is why I wanted to fucking put points on the board. God damn it. Okay. All right. Fine. I hate this fucking sport. Okay. That was an ace, which means they scored a touchdown on us. All right. Fine. Fucking fine. All right. 30 seconds of the game. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Focus. Friction. Stay on top. Stay in control. Team is exhausted. Team is feeling it. Team is not happy. You know what? We've got the time to spare. Let's see what happens. It doesn't work. I'm so scared that they're going to pull this off. The team is not where they need to be. We're too exhausted. That's 3 cards on defense, and we don't have any spotlights. Christ. O-line is crumbling. Okay, that's at least a card on offense, but like, fuck, this is very, very stressful for me at this moment. Pace, regret. I mean, we've got to just go full. All right, what do we got here? Did we just pull that off? Did we pull that off as well as we can pull that off? That is a full match. That is 2 cards into the drive pile. Okay. Okay. We got one more play. There's one more play of this game. Let's see how it goes. Queen of clubs. Okay. No wasted time. Every second counts. We do not have time to use extra time on this play. I know I just said those words, but I really don't want to put a card on defense at this moment. We got it. We got to try. I'm glad we did. We're going to put a card on defense, and we're going to see how the O-line holds. Damn it. Okay. Okay. O-line's breaking, but, like, at least we are... I don't think it's worth putting a card on the spotlight here. I think it's more useful for us to just have more cards. So we're gonna put 2 cards here as we're going for a Hail Mary. I mean, that's 2 to 3. That's not the best, you know, like, fuck. Okay, they got it, but no. No. Fuck, that's a full match defense. That's a fucking fumble. No. It's a live ball. That's, oh my god, please do not let us lose this fucking game on a fumble. This is the worst possible thing that could possibly occur. Okay. Okay. Live ball. Reveal zone. Which one is higher? Oh my god. They have recovered the ball. It's not a match. Didn't get a yard gain. Okay. Opponent face. Okay. You block him. I'm so fucking happy. I was so fucking nervous because, good God, that is the most Philadelphia Eagles thing I can possibly imagine, is that they would fumble the ball with 30 seconds and not enough time to recover. All right, we stop them. We stop them big. We stop them. Perfect. We're good. This is great. And we've got 2 cards left. Which means we go for the call. We go for the huddle. And that's game. my God. We did it. We did it. This is the most stressful game that I have played in a very long time. We beat the New York Jets. We won the Party Bowl. We have a parade. I am physically so exhausted at this moment. I am so worn down at this moment. I cannot express to you how bad I feel right now. Truly cannot express to you just how upset I am at this moment. But we did it. We made it happen. We made it a reality. Future Jeff, take it away from post-game comments. There you have it, folks. There you have it, party people. The Philadelphia Eagles triumphant at the end of the first ever Party Bowl. You can feel the enthusiasm and the energy here in the Party of One Stadium. And for a closer look at that, let's send it over to our field correspondent, Jeff Stormer. Jeff, what's the energy like out there in the stadium? Jeff, in a word, electric. The crowd is thrilled here in scenic West Philadelphia. The Eagles triumphant, the winners of the first ever Party Bowl. You can just feel the excitement and enthusiasm all across the Party of One Stadium, including this guy right here. I could not be happier. Go Birds. Jeff, we love the enthusiasm. Now tell me, if people would like to pick up their own copy of 2-Minute Warning, where can they do that? Absolutely, Jeff. If you'd like to pick up your own copy of 2-Minute Warning, you can again head to kapacle.itch.io, check the show notes for more information, or you can follow Cesar on Twitter at Kapacle. Also, if you would like to check out more of the show, follow us on Twitter at Party of One Pod. Head to partyofonepodcast.com for the main show, or patreon.com/Jeff Stormer for Party of None. Party of One and Party of None are produced and edited by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. All music for the show comes from various sources that we will list here on the side of the screen. Anything else that we normally say in this segment? I don't think so. Jeff, we'll throw it back over to you. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate it. We are just now getting word that the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeff Stormer, sitting down for a little bit of a press conference. Let's throw it over to his comments. Next question. Well, it was a tough year. I'm not going to lie. It was a long road getting here. We took some losses along the way. We took some lumps. But we had a playbook. We stuck to that plan, and I think that proof's in the pudding. This was a great game. The Jets played well, but the reality is we did what we did. They backed us into a corner. They got a couple over on us. We made some tough choices. We made some hard choices. We probably, if I'm being honest, made some wrong choices along the way. But the truth is, we are a very dangerous team when you back us into a corner. And I think that we demonstrated that tonight. And I think that we have a World Championship Party Bowl win on our hands to prove that fact. Next question. Powerful words. At the end, a tremendous game of football. Congratulations once again to the Philadelphia Eagles. That'll about wrap us up here at the first ever Party Bowl. On behalf of Party of None Football, this has been Jeff Stormer. Thank you all for watching. Remember to fight the forces of fascism every single day. Remember that self-love and self-care are radical and defiant acts of resistance. And until next time, football fans, party on.